What's going on, y'all? It's Lies, Locks, and Dave. We got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we are going to be giving you guys two NBA player props I love on the board for this Thursday, May 23rd NBA playoff matchups. It is a one-game slate, Boston Celtics versus the Indiana Pacers, so we're going to be giving you guys a nice little two-man that you guys can run on this game. A player from each side of the ball, along with the player of the day, if you guys just want to use that. But before we get into those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It just means the world to me, bring around for you guys, trying to give you guys the best content, the best value, the best breakdowns I can find on this prize picks board for you guys. And if you guys are new to this channel and are a fan of the NBA and prize picks, this is a perfect channel for you guys. I'm going to be uploading every single day till the end of the playoffs. So whenever we got a playoff game, I'm going to be uploading a video for that game that we have with a player of the day and just two-man in general. So again, if you guys want to come just for this player of the days and get that one player that I feel like the most confident in, I would recommend that player to you guys. And again, make sure to just turn on those post notifications, get notified whenever these videos go out. In the last 2 weeks, literally every single video that we have put out to you guys, at least one of them have got bumped up or even taken down. So far, you guys make sure those post notifications turn on. Over 50% of you guys watching this video right now are not even subscribed. So again, if you guys are new or just continue watching this channel and haven't dropped that sub, make sure you drop that sub right now in this video. So with that being said, a little recap on yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was just a heartbreaker. We gave you guys Derrick Jones Jr. as our player of the day. He had 8 points. His line was 8.5, so we got hooked by that 0.5. Obviously, couldn't do nothing about that. He took 9 shots, and what did he make? He made 4 of them, so obviously if he made one more bucket, he would have hit that line easily. But the way he didn't hit it was so frustrating. In the fourth quarter alone, he had 2 opportunities, like wide open shots. One of them was a wide open corner 3. He missed it. Can't do nothing about that. And then he had a layup that he should have made easily. He just hit all backboards. So unfortunately, on those 2 layups, or those 2 shots in the fourth quarter, and then even in the late third quarter, he had another layup where it was borderline a foul, but he took out Rudy Gobert, and it was right down the gut, and he just kind of missed it. But it was low key a foul. And then at the end of the game, with 30 seconds left, this Indiana Pacers team were kind of selling, or it was in overtime actually, and they were down by 3 points, I believe. I don't know if you guys were watching, but they had inbounded the ball. It literally went straight to, they couldn't get it to Kyrie or Luka, so it went straight to Derrick Jones Jr., which was our player of the day. He had 8 at the time, so they threw it into him, and Mike Conley literally missed him trying to foul or intercept the ball, whatever he was doing. So Derrick Jones Jr. just kind of stood there, wasted the clock, right, and then gave it to Kyrie, and then they quickly fouled Kyrie. Literally, if Mike Conley didn't miss him on that little play right there that he tried to intercept, he would have fouled him, and he would have shot those free throws, and he would have banged up this lines for us. So unfortunate opportunity right there. He had so many chances to hit this line. Again, 4 out of 9. Couldn't really do nothing about his shooting performance. We got hooked by 0.5, but it's the name of the game on this prize picks. Just parlays and sports betting in general. But our other player did hit, so we went 1 for 1 on yesterday's video. So enough talking about that. We're going to hop right into the players we got for today and just bounce back for this Thursday, May 23rd NBA playoff matchup. So that we got right here, Boston Celtics versus Indiana Pacers. So with that being said, our player of the day in today's video, we're going to be looking at Tyrese Haliburton over his rebounds and assists, his 12.5 line. Now, I love this line right here. And as you guys can see, against Boston ever since 2022, Tyrese Haliburton has just really done his thing going over this line 75% of the time. As you guys can see, he's just really gone crazy. And realistically, this game was when he was coming off an injury throughout this regular season. As you guys can see, he only had 13 minutes played. Even when he only had 22 minutes played, he still had 10 assists and 3 rebounds. So again, that's a super high ceiling for us. If he's in it with only 22 minutes, and recently he's been getting 40 minutes a game. As you guys can see, last game he had 40 minutes. This should be a super high ceiling for him to hit this line. So realistically, if you take out this game where he only had 13 minutes, he has gone over this line in 6 straight games ever since the beginning of 2023-2022 season. So obviously this is a great line for Tyrese Haliburton to hit. I expect him to do his thing, just really go off in this matchup, especially them. They really stuck in it the whole time. It was a great high-scoring matchup, as you guys can see. 128 to 133. This Indiana team has been shooting so well, so Tyrese Haliburton is going to do his job just getting his teammates open and just make sure he's finding them. And I believe he should grab the rebounds as well. As you guys can see, he only had 3 rebounds in this last matchup. Typically, he gets a lot more rebounds than that. I believe his rebounds line is 3.5 or 4.5, so obviously He should really have a higher upside of him grabbing those boards for us and just really do his thing. If we look at his last 10 games, obviously they've been kind of shaky, especially against this New York team. But this was a team that he really struggled with just in general overall in the past matchups, so can't do nothing about that and just can't base his activity off of that alone. As you guys can see, when it was a nice high-scoring game, he got 40 minutes, so I expect this game to be another one like this where he gets a high-minute played opportunity. And if we look at his potential assists, they have been through the roof. I know these last couple games, despite this Boston one, has been kind of iffy, but in this Boston matchup, he just got 20 potential assists, which is insane. Obviously, he had 10 assists. But outside of those 10 assists, he still had 20 on top of that. So, again, that is a super high ceiling for him to hit this line. Outside of this Knicks series, like in the Milwaukee and beginning of the Knicks, he had 15, 15, 20, and 14, which is insane value for him to hit this line. And, again, recently in his head-to-head matchups against these guys, he typically has so many chances on getting those dimes against these guys. And just ever since the 2022 season, where he was kind of younger, just newer to the league. 13, 26, 10, 21, 8, 16, and 20 potential assists. The lowest he's ever seen is 8 potential assists, which is also really high. But again, he's just been seeing over double-digit potential assists in this matchup against this Boston team. And as you guys can see, Boston defensively, they're ranked 21st in rebounds allowed. So again, he's been proven that he can grab rebounds against these guys in the past, and his rebound chances have been through the roof as well in these previous matchups. He just saw 8 rebound chances. Obviously, he only grabbed 3 of those, but the numbers are there and the chances are there. So as long as he does his thing, he just grabs at least half of those for us. We should be cherry on this line and just smooth riding throughout this whole game. As you guys can see in previous matchups, 6, 9, 10, 5, and 8. So again, the same value right there just on both the ends. And mind you, this 12-point line, this 12.5 line, this was his just assist line alone at the middle of the season before the All-Star break. As you guys can see, when he went on this tear right here, he was dropping dimes, and this was just his assist line alone at 12.5, not even with the rebounds added in, just assist. It was super high, and obviously he went crazy right here, dropping, 23 assists right here. He was just going crazy, averaging like 15 assists a game. So I feel like he should go on another run. Again, he has proven himself in the past matchups against this Boston team that he really plays well, and a lot of these games recently, or just in general, throughout like the last 2 years against Boston and Indiana, they have all been close games. There really hasn't been a crazy blowout in like the last, I would say 5 games. As you guys can see, this one was within 10. This one was within like less than like 20. Obviously, came down the wire and got those cheap buckets. This one within 5. This one within 5. This one again within 5. So obviously these games have been nice and competitive, and there should be a lot of opportunities for Tyrese Haliburton to just do his thing. I feel like he's coming alive. He started off slow in the Knicks series, but now recently he's just been coming alive coming off that Game 7 win and the first game of this matchup. So again, these guys are confident. They know they can do their thing and compete with this Boston team, which a lot of people have going out there and just really making it far in this playoff run that they have. But I feel like Tyrese Haliburton has confidence, which is proven in previous matchups to do his thing against these guys. So this is my player of the day I'm rocking with on the video. Tyrese Haliburton over that 12.5 rebounds and assists as our player of the day. Again, if you guys are going to take anything from this video, I would recommend the player of the day. And in that case, in today's video for this game that we got May 23rd, Thursday, is Tyrese Haliburton over that 12.5 line. And then with the other side of the ball that we're going to be rocking with for this 2-man, we're going to be looking at Payton Pritchard over his points line, his 7.5 line. Now, not really much to say on this. Obviously, his minutes have kind of been fluctuating up and down in his recent games. But he just saw 22 minutes against these guys, and again, his line is only at 7.5. He should really do his thing and just go out there and score buckets. As you guys can see, in his last 15 games out of the 13 games, he's gone over this line, and he's been averaging 16.1 points a game at home in the last 15 games, which is insane value, damn near doubling this line, or more than double this line. So obviously he's been going crazy at home. If we look at his last 20 matchups, whenever they are home, as you guys can see, 21 points, 20 points, 16 points, 31 points, 38 points, 8 points, 16 points, 13 points, 11 points, and 8 points. So he's just been killing it at home recently, and his numbers have been there. If we look at his last 10 games so far in the playoffs, he's been Shot attempts have been fluctuating up and down, obviously, but he has some high games where he really shoots a lot. Out of his last, what is this, couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, he only shot 4 right here, which is the least he's taken in the last 10 games. So I expect this line to only go up, even though he only took 4 shots in this last matchup. He's still at this line at 8. So again, I feel like this is a super high ceiling. This is the least amount of shots he's gonna take realistically in the game. So this could only go up from here. And typically, whenever he has those low shot attempt games, he'll bounce back and have a lot more shots attempted, as you guys can see. Last time, 4. He took 4 the game before. Then the next game he had 8 shot attempts. This game right here, he had 4 or 5, and then bounced up to 7. So obviously, I feel like this is a line where he goes up. And again, in recent matchups, I know this is like more of the regular season. Can't really base nothing off this though. Obviously, now that he's been just contributing more towards this team in the end of this regular season and playoffs, that's where he's been thriving recently. So can't base anything off those recent head-to-head matchups. But what we've seen recently is his shot attempts have been up and everything, and he should really be able to hit this line. And what I really like is out of his last 15 games at home, he's been averaging 16.1 points a game on average, which is insane, doubling this line. And his line's been fluctuating up and down to 8.5, 7.5. So we got it at the low right now, so we're going to hop on it while we got the value. And if we look at Indiana defensively, they're most vulnerable to this shooting guard position, which Payton Pritchard plays at. They're ranked 28th in points allowed to that opposing shooting guard position, giving around 29 points a game. So he has proven that he can score against these guys and really do his thing. Again, last matchup, he only had 4 shot attempts, which is the least he's seen in his last 10 games. So that could only go up. And again, Indiana just being weak defensively against his positions should be a lot of upside and a high ceiling. He's been balling at home, averaging 16 a game. Not really much else to break down this play. I just feel like he should go crazy in this matchup and even have an increase in shots attempted and just really get those buckets only at this 7.5 line. That's literally a bucket a quarter, so I believe he should be able to do his thing. He tends to get his touches in this Boston offense, so I expect him to go out there and just really score those buckets. Did they take down his points? Literally right when I was making... Okay, so they... Right before I made this video, I literally made sure and checked both these guys were on there. So right when I was making this video, they just took down his points line, his 7.5 points. Sorry about that. Can't do nothing about that. Literally, there was insane value on that play. As you guys can see, if we look at the other sports books, what is it? DraftKings has him at minus 150, which is insane value from them typically. So obviously, they just took this play down. But it should be back up for you guys. Probably it'll be back up at like 8. If not, this play isn't back up. I would recommend his, let's see, points and... Honestly, his points and rebounds, I would recommend this play for you guys if you guys were going to take anything. But it should be back up whenever you guys hop in this video. Either this or if you guys want to go with a little goblin, this one should smack 100% guaranteed. I know I typically do not want to do these for like the little payout decrease. But again, either one of these plays or even whenever that points line comes back up at 8. If it's at 8, if I were you guys, I would go hop on that one. But if not, I would recommend this points and assist line for Payton Pritchard to go over this 10.5 line. But these are my 2 that I'm rocking with on the day. Again, Tyrese Haliburton over his 12.5 rebounds and assists as our player of the day in today's video. And then the guy that we're pairing with is Payton Pritchard over his originally 7.5 points line. If that one comes back up for you guys whenever you guys have seen this video, I'd recommend you guys hop on that one. But if not, you guys could go and hop on that little goblin and or even this 10.5 points and assist line for him. So these are my 2 that I'm rocking with on the day. These are the guys I like for this May 23rd, Thursday, NBA playoff matchups, Boston Celtics versus Indiana Pacers. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with this post notice turned on. It's been the word to me. Again, going to be grinding every single day till the end of the playoffs. So again, if you guys want to stay tuned with these videos, make sure those post notices get notified. Literally, a lot of our picks got bumped. We literally just saw it live right now. So again, make sure those post notices are turned on to not miss a bump or even a player getting taken down. So with that being said, that's all I got for today's video. Let me know you guys leave down comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's eat today.